My name is Femennenly, and today I'm joined with...
Oh, this is part where I say my name. Hi, RadarX.
Senior Community Manager for North America. We're hanging out today. We're bringing you another rendition of Division Day. What do we do in Division Day? That's a question for you.
We play things.
What do we play?
We play whatever you guys want to play.
More or less. Minus the first game where we play what I want to play, which is always going to be a perf. So we're going to get straight into battle. Division Day, guys, is a chance where you guys can come hang out with us. If you have questions in the chat, today's the best day to answer it since we do have the boss man here with us today who has more answers than what I do.
Oh man, the pressure.
Hopefully, at least. I hope you have more answers than I do. If you don't, then I mean, we got a little bit of crossing of powers here.
No, we're gonna pretend. It'll be fine.
We'll be fine? Okay, that's cool, that's cool. Well, it's bears versus antelopes. Oh, do you remember do you know what bears versus antelopes are?
I know what bears versus babies is.
I don't know what that is, so that's slightly
That's
concerning.
a board game.
It's a board game?
Yeah, it's a board game. We'll educate you later. It'll be fine.
Oh, okay. Yes, Godless Donut, we did just flip his camera, that's why I leant over. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions for us today, make sure you tag World of Warships in the chat. That way we can make sure we can see it and answer your questions. You have both of us looking at the chat today, so better chance of more interaction there. Hey Fems, do you like the hider as well as the perf? I do much better on my perf than my hider. I'm the exact same way. I do a lot better on my perf than my hider. Do you like the hider?
I like the hider. The hider's a very cool boat.
Are you good at playing it though?
Am I good at playing anything? Come on.
I mean, you're not meant to tell the people that.
Oh, right. I am exceptional at playing it.
Fair and nice. Cryotechno says, hey guys, greets from Holland. Hi, Holland.
Howdy, Holland.
Person whose name is in a dark color so I can't read it against the background says, why doesn't Random have a Save a Star feature where the top person on the losing team gets a bonus too? I mean, I feel like carrying a losing team is kind of like the Save a Star feature. You know, you get the pat on the back knowing that you didn't let the team down at least. So, what do you think about a Save a Star for randoms?
It's an interesting idea. It's definitely something we can talk about.
We talk about a lot of things though.
Well, sure.
Do you expect to add more nations to the spectrums of ship/nations in the future?
Well, I mean, I think we're always going to be adding more content. You know, we typically don't talk too much about it. Well, we actually do talk about it in advance. If you're following our development blog or using the developer blog section of our forums, you can always find out about ships we're currently working on and that are currently in development.
I've just looked that in chat too, guys, if you have not seen that before. It does look like we're going to be the lone warriors over here. Maybe our North Carolina might be... Oh no, he's come to life, but so far it's just you and I against a Farragut, a Massachusetts, Fuso, and potentially a Bismarck as well. So this will go great.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm really enthusiastic about it. World of Warships, how effective is the old versus new attack plane on cruisers versus the new CV/anti-air meta? That's a loaded question. If you're talking about the float plane, I mean, it is still effective. It is going to help, particularly when stacked with anti-air, to get down incoming aircraft's anti-air off of you for sure. It's you know, it's definitely not just for show. In terms of how effective is it in the new meta, it's going to be really dependent on what sort of planes you're going against. For example, you know, Atlanta being tier 7, if you go against a tier 6 cruiser, of course that anti-air is going to be, that float plane is going to be more effective. It also depends on, you know, the carrier too, because some carriers' planes have more hit points in comparison to others. So there's kind of a lot of variables that are going to make that question a little too hard to kind of give you a cut and dry answer. But yes, they still have a purpose in the new game for sure. But it's a kind of, you know, using them to your advantage and using them at the right time. Are you sitting in my smoke?
Well, yeah, I mean, you left it here, right?
I mean, I left it here, but that's because I roll around in mine. That's kind of what that's kind of what a perp does. Is we kind of just slowly roll around in our smoke. So
you don't like to share your smoke?
I mean, I'll share it with you, but
Okay.
you better be aware that it's gonna run out pretty quickly as I keep rolling along.
Right, but by then they're shooting at you and not at me.
Oh, wonderful! Thank you. I do have Hydro up for us to
I'm
keep
a
us
team
safe.
player.
World of Warships, how do you feel about Tier 10 CV effectiveness versus Tier 4 CV effectiveness? To me, Tier 8 below just feel too punishing, while Tier 10 feels like I'm flying with free reign. Well, us here at the office have a very strong opinion about one ship in particular being... what was the ship again?
What are we talking about?
The Tier 4 CV that none of us like at the moment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, so you like it now?
I have no comment. I have no comment.
I mean...
There are certain ships that are a little more challenging to play than others, and, you know, there is a certain Tier 4 ship that...
Even we struggle with.
I'm struggling a little bit more than normal.
Don't worry, I am too. I mean, guys, remember, the CV rework is still in its very early days. It's only been released best part of 2 weeks at this point. Literally 2 weeks at this point. And we've already had 2 hot patches. And we are pretty much, have already stated, you know, we're going to be continuing to balance the CV rework for as long as it needs to be and to come out fully balanced. So we are going to keep looking at statistics. We're still going to look at various other areas that involve CVs and how CVs interact with other planes before we kind of state, you know, the rework is finished, we're done sort of thing. So there is still room for adjustments. There is still room for changes. My smoke ran out and I'm in trouble.
You should be over on my smoke.
Oh, well, I mean, you know, if my teammate had been kind of chill and being like, hey, fam, I'm dropping smoke. Would you like to share my smoke with me?
Oh, sorry.
Other updates incoming on matchmaking.
So, I mean, matchmaking is, you know, something we're always sensitive to. It's something that we're always trying to adjust where need be. You know, right now with the CV rework, you know, things are a little different. We're still gathering a lot of data around that and want to make sure that we have everything that we need before making any type of big adjustments.
You might want to speak up just a smidgen.
Speak up a smidge. Got it.
Yeah, pretty please. Yeah, so, I mean, I think it was 7.10, 7.9. I feel like I say this every single stream. One of those 2 patches did make some changes to Tier 8 matchmaking to reduce the number of Tier 10 battles they see. We definitely had some positive feedback over that changes. Whether further changes are or need to be made was definitely still under assessment. It's not off the cards, but, you know, we haven't announced anything at this stage would be the answer in regards to that.
Dracolia, the new Bliss camo is still in development right now, but it is being designed, and you guys will have it in your hands hopefully in the very near future.
Mm-hmm. The Minsk and Leningrad camo, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's a cool one. Community designed. It's going to be available in the future through a mission chain. What that mission chain is at the moment, we don't have details on, but it's a very cool camo. Just like the, what was it, the one for the Helena that Helios from the EU server designed?
It was very cool.
So hopefully we'll have more of those competitions in the future. What do you think, Radar?
I think there's a very high percentage chance of that.
Very high percentage chance of more camo design contests. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Are we still scheduled for Tier 8 premium CVs to be on sale for 8.2? And do we have to plan to make them? Do we have any plans to make them available for doubloons? At the moment, yes. I do believe they're still on track to be potentially released after 8.2. In regards to how they're going to be for sale, unfortunately, we really don't announce that ahead of time. You'll just have to kind of keep an eye on the portal articles closer to 8.2, which will be March time, to see how we intend to release. But eventually, everything gets into the premium shop. Into the game for being available for doubloons, unless it is a reward or a free XP ship. So hopefully, at some point, yes. Follow up from matchmaking. While I understand your standpoint on matchmaking being tough, why don't we sort the teams based on stats to make more fair balance? Skill-based matchmaking.
So, I mean, skill is, pretty subjective.
Yeah, what makes a good player? Is it
What
a
makes a
high
good
win
player,
rate?
you know?
Is it amount of kills?
Is it what they do? Is it someone who goes into the cap? Is it someone who doesn't go in the cap, stays back, and scores a lot of points? That's really subjective, so it would really be hard to do without specific parameters to put people into certain buckets.
Yeah, and anything that adds more conditions or more limitations into matchmaking is going to extend matchmaking queues as well. And while some of the bigger servers, say Europe and Russia's servers populations may be able to handle that, of course, we do have one patch for all servers. So the smaller servers such as C and A can't really handle, based on population sizes, more conditions being added onto matchmaking, unfortunately. So that is another consideration that we have to make when we make decisions on how to change the game. Is this US server or EU server? Handit Jang, we are NA staff, so we are playing on the NA server this afternoon. Saying that, guys, if you would like to division with us, we are accepting division mates for Division Day. All you have to do is whisper me in game. My name is down here, and we will take in players for one game at a time each. So you can say that you've played with the Wargaming NA staff if that's something to gloat about. Could be. I don't know. Please put in some items to reset statistics. Well, I mean, you can't really wipe statistics to act in your favor, and I mean, there's not really a need to do that per se at this time. We're gonna have to focus this game.
Vader, get in there and twerp something. Hey, Cammy, you're not my real dad.
Wow! That's not very nice.
I know.
What if he was and you just didn't know it?
What if you damaged me and you got some pink status?
I mean, I just pooped you because you weren't paying attention. I was trying to get your head
fair.
back in the game.
I guess that's fair.
I'm playing dodge the shells and the torpedoes at the same time, and I don't think I'm going to come out of this one very well.
Oh man, wait, you're not supposed to die before I do. We have an agreement.
Look, I'm working on it. I'm working on it, but unfortunately I was in slightly more of a aggressive and progressive positioning than what you were, and now I have a CV that is attacking me quite relentlessly.
That's probably fair.
That's okay. I got hit by the Miyoko.
No.
That's okay. I'll come watch you in your favorite yellow Bogahan. It's fine. I'll answer some more questions. Are there any way to get more flags that are not dragon or resource with currency that isn't coal? I believe XP flags, as in the free XP, commander XP, ship XP, credit, all of those related flags that aren't the dragon ones, you can get those for doubloons in game. However, any of these skill-based flags that, for example, prevent you from detonating, increase your fire chance, any of those related skill flags are not available for purchase through other means besides earning them through achievements, as they are, they do affect your gameplay, and we do not want to sell those. When do British CVs come out? Soon. Real soon.
TM.
Can I recommend an option for players to decide if they want CV battles or not? Or CV battles or not? Just curious. Scarheart, as we were mentioning before about Matchmaker, the thing is, as soon as you start adding in more limitations, you're going to increase the length of how long it takes for matchmaking to create games, as you're essentially splitting the population in two. And just because you don't like a certain class doesn't mean it doesn't have purpose in game. I mean, if we say, hey, let's take CVs out of one game mode, what's the follow-on to say that, hey, I want a game mode without destroyers because they make my life hard? It's adapt and survive. You're doing a Div of 3? Yes, we are definitely accepting in a third division mate from the community. All you need to do is whisper me in game and I will pick you up between rounds. Butch Cassidy, hello everyone, greetings from Berlin. Hi. He's awfully focused right now.
Who is?
You are.
Am I?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel
I'm making
pressure.
the assumption you are.
I feel pressured.
You realize you've got a New Mexico that you're sitting broadside to.
I do.
And you're shooting the carrier instead.
I do.
Okay.
Mostly because...
Okay.
Mostly because Cammy told me to torpedo things, and now I feel like I need to do the exact opposite of what he would do.
Makes sense.
I feel like this is the opposite of what he would do.
What he would do is he'd go gunboat down a carrier and ignore the thing 5Ks away from him. Makes sense. Cammy does say priorities.
Exactly.
Abomination says, my favorite NA community peeps. You hear that, Cammy? Abomination likes us better. How does that make you feel?
I don't know. I have a lot of feelings.
Aww. You're full of feelings today?
Not really.
Wow. Okay, cool. We've got a Goblet's Donut for our first division mate. You go ahead and pick the tier, and we will match you. Tier 8. Oh, I know what I have to bring for tier 8. Gotta do it. If I can find it, I'm in the wrong section of my ships. Where is it? Good old Massachusetts.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do.
I mean, we can double mass it up. I think
we're gonna have to.
I did hear we announced something about the Massachusetts today, if I'm not mistaken. Do you want to fill the people in?
We did, actually. If you guys are in the area or feel like driving down to Massachusetts, BTAD and I will be up there on February 23rd for their World War II and Nautical Gaming Day. We will be there with World of Warships. Hang out with us, and you might get something.
There you heard it. February 22nd, Battleship Cove, BTAD 72 and Mr. RadarX will be there. Go see them, go hang out with them. They might have something for you. I don't know, because I'm not going. I will be here doing a Massachusetts stream in celebration. But
There you go.
Hanbit Yang says, would the Alaska be counted as a CA or a BC? Considering that we only have one designation for cruisers in-game on a technical standpoint, it would be considered a cruiser. We don't have a split designation for cruisers and battle cruisers. So it's a cruiser.
Cruiser's a cruiser.
It's a cruiser. It's not a destroyer. Pretty sure it's not a battleship. I'm almost certain it's not a CV. So that leaves it having to be a cruiser. Oh, I don't have a skilled captain?
Uh-oh.
I've done that before.
Uh-oh.
I think I put my skilled captain on my Massachusetts B.
Oh, no.
And now I'm just cruising around with a, it's fine.
You just slumming it?
Yeah, I'm slumming it.
Right.
Eraser SK, Alaska, when? I got a button for this now.
Oh, you have a button for this?
I have a button because we keep getting asked it.
Wait. We're working on the Alaska? That's weird.
I mean, I thought we scrapped that ship.
Interesting. Huh. Should look into that.
I guess we probably should. Femennenly, stop picking on the boss. How does that make you feel?
Kind of sad.
I mean, do I really pick on you that much?
I mean, I would feel... It'd feel weird if I wasn't being picked on. Terry Cox, the Irian will not be available right now by any other means. So, yeah.
No, the Irian is currently only available in the Lunar New Year crates, which you guys can get from the Arsenal. There's 3 packages, so you have to kind of go up them, but there is a chance you can get it in, say, like the first set of Lunar crates that you open, and you might not need to get the additional packages.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Is there any information about when the Yang Haini is coming out? I probably pronounced that wrong, but unfortunately, guys, we cannot provide you additional information on when certain ships are going to be released in this stream. This is very much just kind of a hangout. We can talk about current content. What I would suggest, if you're interested in that sort of information, is keep an eye on the dev blog, keep an eye on the portal, as that is where that sort of information will first be released, as in terms of when and where things are coming out. Isn't that right?
That is correct.
That's why we have Mr. Radar here today, to make sure that I'm not giving away any secrets too early. He has to come in once in a while and just make sure that I'm staying true to my word that I'm not doing it. Isn't that right?
All the secrets.
All the secrets. But I can tell you this: we have announced the currency, of which 3 high-tier ships are going to be available, and they are the next ones to be released most likely. That is the Azuma, which is going to be free XP, the Yoshino, which is going to be coal, and the Russian tier 9 destroyer that I can't pronounce the name of that starts with N.
Oh man.
It's like the Natrushimi or something?
Nutrishimia?
Yeah, the Nutrishimia. I don't know. The tier 9 Russian destroyer that's a premium.
We always start out correctly and then we end up saying Neutrogena, and we're just wrong.
Yeah, I figure, you know, if I stick for the easy term of, hey, the Russian one, I'm not wrong. And that Russian destroyer will be a steel. That is some of the brand new ships that are coming soon of the higher tiers, all reward ships, so they will not be in the premium store, they will be in the arsenal or the tech tree. I know since point 2 of the CV rework just dropped, is there any chance of balancing in the rework for CVs?
Oh yeah. We are far from done with balancing in terms of definitely CVs and the overall meta. Team's taking in data into account right now. As you guys saw, we did 2 very quick hotfixes to make adjustments we felt needed to be done very quickly, but the team isn't done. There will be ongoing hotfixes, ongoing updates. Right now, we're just pairing data with your feedback and identifying where we can make tweaks.
And what should people do if they have feedback?
You should head to the forums and give us your feedback. We are constantly there. We read, I would say we read just about, if it's a thread of more than a couple of pages, I would say it's guaranteed it's read by somebody on our team.
Yes.
And we get that feedback to the development team.
How shouldn't people give feedback?
Non-constructively. Like, if you guys hate the CV rework, tell us, but tell us why. Don't just tell us, hey, I hate the CV rework. That really doesn't give me a lot to tell the development team, right? It just says you hate it, which
They can't do a whole lot with.
they can't make changes. They just, you said you hate it.
Okay. So yeah, guys, make sure when you're giving feedback about any topic, not just the CV rework, you say why you don't like it, and not just because it's silly. That's not really a strong reason. For example, I don't like a certain ship because I feel like it underperforms because it has bad consumables or the rate of fire is low in comparison to other ships. That's a good way to give feedback. So make sure you guys are, being constructive, because that is the best sort of feedback we can use, is ones that tell us why and is clear. You guys can rage at us all you want on the forums, but that doesn't also get stuff done either, does it?
Not usually.
Not usually.
Sorry. I mean, in an ideal world, we would be able to sit down with each one of you and listen to everything you have to say about something, whether you liked it or hated it. But the more specific, constructive feedback you give us, the more we can pass along to the team.
For sure, guys, for sure. Apparently, the Nutrishimi...
Oh, there you go.
No, that's not how you pronounce this. That's just how I'm deciding to call it right this second. Apparently, the Tier 9 Russian its translated name is Fearless. So...
That's a cool name.
We can just call it the Russian Fearless.
That is not what Neutrogena means.
Why? No, Neutrogena is a hair product.
It's also soap. See?
Yes.
I know things.
I'm... Guys, we can confirm that Mr. RadarX does know what soap is. That is very, very reassuring to me. I'm in a bit of trouble here. I may have overextended.
Star League, we do not rig matchmaking because it makes absolutely no sense to. It just doesn't. There's no reason to have it benefit any one particular individual. Matchmaker takes into account ship type, tier, and that is about it.
And who's online at the time.
And who's online at the time.
For example, we're not going to put someone who's offline in a game. It doesn't quite work that way. Okay, well, I managed to get rid of one of the ships that was attacking me. Oh, sweet! You're coming to back me up. You need to be careful because the Shan horse has what?
Potatoes.
Yeah, and he's coming. He's. I know. I always have to think it. I'm like, hold on. No. We also have the CV who is trying to rocket us quite a bit. Will the CV wiki be updated for ship models, commander skills, etc.? And is there a time scale on that?
So the wiki guys are doing their absolute best to get the wiki updated as quickly as possible. There were a ton of changes with the CV update, so we are working with them as quick as possible.
Good shot.
To get everything done and get that information as current as possible, because those guys are actually really, really, really good at what they do, and they do not like missing a deadline in terms of when something's updated. But there were just a lot of changes, and it's going to take them a little while to get it done.
But with it being a wiki, what can other people do?
Contribute.
Hey! Do you guys have a strong opinion if you're getting really used to the new CVs? Or, you know, you feel like you've got something to contribute, definitely write it up. The wiki people will review it, and if it is of value, they will definitely add it in, and you can help, you know, help out the community, because we're all for that.
We really like that.
Because the wiki guys are pretty slammed at the moment with you know, the whole system's just been reworked. They've got a lot of pages to update, that's for sure. Oh, I just got a nice penetration on that New Mexico.
You did.
Whew. Got a little heated around this corner, but my div mate came and saved my day.
Hey. But that means I played good, and now I'm done. Like, that was my good play.
That was your good. That was your good game of the day.
That was it.
Gosh darn it. No, I need you to continue to perform.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Come on, we got the Bismarck here, you and I. And hopefully, Mr. Godless Donut will also join us in here for this crusade against the Bismarck. Sink the Bismarck. Are there any planned credit syncs in the near future?
I mean, short version, sure.
I mean, there's lots of stuff you can spend your in-game credits on. There's playing tier 10 matches cost a lot, generally speaking.
It's not unfair. That is not unfair.
No, we're always looking to add new content. We have a special series of events coming up pretty soon that we think a lot of you guys are going to be pretty excited for, but we can't tell you just yet. But it's going to be fun. The NA team is very, very passionate about this project. Do you know the one I'm thinking of?
I don't.
The one that's being brought up almost every single day.
Oh, yes.
That one. Yes.
That'll be fun.
That one. Anyway. World of Warships, any plans to change the karma system? It's pretty when you hardly ever get complimented for good gameplay, yet downvoted for silly things. Today I lost my last karma point for just saying the recent patch wasn't too bad.
Oh, well, we appreciate that.
You get a +1 karma from us
You get
for
karma
that.
from us.
And a clap.
I'd give you a high five, but you're not here.
Oh. Yeah, no, I was like, you want to give me a high five? What did I do for that? I didn't quite understand what you were saying. Might be good if I eat this last deal. Is there a plan for a Cull CV? I don't think we have any plans for that at the moment. And plus, as I mentioned before, guys, we cannot we cannot release and divulge future ship plans on stream without us losing our jobs, and I don't think you guys want that. I hope you guys don't want that. I really hope that. Hey fam, RadarX, how's it going tonight? Hey, Cammy. This is different Cammy, not our Cammy.
Oh, good. Because I was going to remind him, again, that he's not my real dad.
This is what I have to deal with on a daily basis. Well, that was good. We won 2 games in a row.
Oh, man. It's not good.
Hey.
That doesn't normally happen to me.
When will the Yorktown class be available? Hanbitchan, again, apologies. We cannot give you sneak peeks on when stuff will be released. You're just going to have to sit tight and keep an eye out. Keep an eye on the dev blog. Keep an eye on the portal for new releases. Thank you, Mr. Godless Donut, for the good game. Remember, guys, it is Division Day, so if you would like to Division with us, all you need to do is whisper me in-game. My name is down here, and we will pick you up for Division. You pick the ship. We'll pick something to match. I did all that with a 19-point non-spec Massachusetts captain. Are you proud?
I am. That was very impressive.
World of Warships. Are British DDs a good line to grind if you're a DD main? Oh, we're going tier 8 again. I might do something a little bit different and show off some CV gameplay if that's good with you.
I mean, it works for me.
Okay, well, you pick yourself a new tier 8 ship to bring in. I'll quickly spec out my Hakaru. Sorry, not my Hakaru, my Shokaku. That's not what I wanted to do. I'll put some camo on this bad boy. A lot of you guys have been asking to see the Halloween camo, so I will throw that on.
No, Terry Cox, what is the 49th state? I don't remember.
Has anyone mentioned... no, I don't know that one.
I do.
Oh.
And you know what they're asking.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do now. I got it. It took me a moment, but I got it. Okay, let's go in. I've got my Shokaku ready, I think. Do I have modules on it? I don't have upgrades, hold on.
That's right, Cammy. It's Guam.
Okay. Kadem M, if you're interested in playing with us, all you need to do is whisper me in game. My name is beneath my face. And we will pick up people after every game. We'll swap out our division mate. We'll see if we can get you guys some wins. That's not what I wanted.
Hey, William Knight. We understand that is a very controversial topic right now. Just bear in mind that is very, very early in development. It's going to be a while before that's even moved forward with. We just tend to like to announce those things in advance so they don't come out and people kind of freak out a little bit. So just keep an eye on the development blog. They'll let you know as things progress.
Yeah, we definitely try not to release anything that hasn't been heavily tested, the exception to that being CV rework, because we needed live data statistics. It was heavily tested, but again, it needed to be in live mode before we could do a lot of the balancing. But, you know, changes to ships that are already in game in regards to premiums and whatnot definitely won't happen without extensive checking out first. Oh yeah. I've got the bat camo. So one thing that's really cool with the new CV rework, if you've got any of the Halloween skins, the space skins, your planes are also skinned as well. Have you seen that?
I was saying what?
The skinned planes.
I think I have, yes.
Like you see the little bats?
Oh yeah, with the bat planes, yes.
I've never felt more like Batman.
Not to be confused with Batman, because we don't own that intellectual property.
Aw, man. Look at them. They even flap their wings. How cool is that, guys? Going out with the rockets first. Are you guys sitting in separate rooms? Fem's bluish and Radar's rather reddish. I'm really pale. There's kind of no getting around it, as I'm particularly pale. This is we're both sitting in the same room, for example.
Oh, hey. How's it going?
But I will check the color settings after the stream. No, anyway. Now that I am very self-conscious of my complexion. Is the Terrible ever going to be made not so terrible? We actually did announce some changes in the dev blog that are going to be made to the Terribly to ensure that she is of a happy state in comparison to other ships at her tier. So we are aware that she may not necessarily be the most comfortable at the moment for all players. So we are looking to potentially see if there's any changes that need to be made to her. But I mean, she is still playable. She's just a harder ship to play for sure. For example, I was playing her the other day. Oops. I was playing her the other day in a tier 10 game and I still came third on a win. So I was pretty happy with that. There's a lot of ships up there. A lot of tier 10 ships at that tier. If that's a Halloween skin, which CV have the sci-fi skins? Sci-fi skins are going to be your tier 10 ships. So for example, the Hakaru has a sci-fi skin. Yes, I can show you guys the space camo as well. Let's continue. So you guys are gonna kind of committing to going down that way?
I'm committing to following my div mate.
Good on you. That's what a good div mate does, is follow your friends. Can I play the Haku with the space camo? If one of our div mates wants to play tier 10, I will jump into my space Hakaru so you guys can see that. Any plans for fixing the Yubari AA? It's very it's underperforming at the moment. I mean, guys, any times we go to address ships, whether we need to balance them downwards or balance them upwards, we always base our changes off, you know, gameplay stats. How is it performing at its tier? How is it performing against other ships?
It's really about pairing data with feedback.
Yeah.
A lot of times we'll hear, hey, this feels really bad, so we pull up the data. We look at, okay, how actually is this feeling against other ships? So that's why your feedback is really important, because, you know, while we use the data, sometimes you pointing out something feels bad actually points us in a direction to something that, you know, we want to take a look at. And a lot of times that's done in very early testing. Our super testers are great about pointing out very early on, hey, this doesn't feel right, so we match that up with data, and sometimes we make a lot of adjustments you guys will never actually see.
Thank you. I lost my wording because I was trying to torpedo a Yamato.
You do your flying thing.
When can we play the Gorgon stream for doubloons like the Magnus one? So you're talking about the special kit skins that were Halloween based. Usually the Halloween content, yeah, you guys might want to rotate out of that position.
Yeah,
you kind of got a lot of stuff pushing
our
here.
Our Digmate got a little wrecked.
Oof, no.
Got a little wrecked.
Oh no! Angel, I'm sorry. I'm gonna come back that way. I couldn't attack over there because there was just a little bit too much anti-air, but oof. And also with that tier 10 CV in this game too, it's a little bit rough. Anyway. We are, in regards to skins, I mean, there is a chance in the future that we may release them for doubloons. Do I know exactly? Does Radar know exactly? Unfortunately not. But closer to the time period of when the content is usually, so Halloween content, you know, think October, November timeframe. You know, that's probably your best bet, your best time to go look at the portal, at the dev blog to see, well, not necessarily the dev blog in this case, to see if there's any information on regards to premium sales and whatnot of this content. Oof.
How's it going over there?
It's rough being bottom tier. I won't lie, but I did just Citadel a Kerr first.
Well, there you go.
I mean, always look on the bright side of life, right?
Silver lining.
Silver lining. Do I think team chat will ever be a thing? We have team chat. It's too team. Anyway, let's continue. What's going on with the torpedo markers not showing up when they are? Michael, that is a bug we are currently aware of. The team is working on a fix that will hopefully either be out in the next hot fix or in the next patch for you guys. But we have addressed that we have recognized that as a bug at this stage. Does Radar's back hurt from carrying them?
Wow. No, that's not how that works.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I've got more damage than you, but
I'm positive you have more damage than
I got 16k at the moment.
I mean, for counting who's gotten shot the most, I totally got you.
I mean, again, that's all down to, you know, what's more important. Is it taking damage, doing damage? Like, that's why we you know, it's going to be very hard to employ a skill-based matchmaker because, you know, what designates skill? Or what determines skill? Definitely not hitting that Shimakaze. That was not skillful right there. I've whispered something too important to you. Oh, thank you, Seawows. See you. I will quickly look at that in just a moment. I just missed everything. Okay, let's see what's... No, we're not... No, that's all fine, see you. We weren't intending to stream to that today anyway. It's probably just a glitch with one of the new systems. Okay. Well, we managed to clear out this side of the map pretty well, which is good. But there is a lot of ships on the other side of the map that are going to be pretty hard to get attacks in on. Soya SMD, one thing you'll be excited with update 8.1 that is coming, guys. We are starting to work on some of the port optimization changes to try and help reduce some port lag, to help reduce some port freezing, as well as we do understand, you know, it is a heavy player concern point. We are working to start addressing some of those issues here too. I just dropped off a fighter plane, hopefully to help come and get some protection in for you. Can't promise you it will do too much, since I was a little late getting to you, but hopefully on the rotation back around it will help with those dive bombers from the midway.
Yes, Vanguard. Actually, we have considered subs. It is still an ongoing conversation, but right now, obviously, we are heavily focused on making sure that the CV rework is balanced, fun, and
Comfortable.
yeah, that word.
We care.
We do.
Oh, I see a beach Tindenberg.
They are bats, not birds.
Yeah, they're bats. They're driving me batty even.
Oh wow.
No?
I forgive you. I forgive you.
I wasn't asking for forgiveness. I was asking
know,
if it was a good one.
I do anyway.
Alaska release status or best guess on it? Soon. Soon.
Are we working on the Alaska?
I don't know. I keep hearing, you know, to my knowledge, Alaska's just a state, and that's about it.
I mean, we haven't talked about it in a while.
Mm-hmm. One other nice quality of life change that is going to be made in patch 8.1 is the ability, and you guys guessed it, to open all containers at once. You guys have been asking for it, and we have implemented it in-game for you guys for your comfort, so you can spam open all your containers at once. What can I say except you're welcome?
That sounds amazing.
I just killed a lot of bats in one go then.
Yeah, how's it going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, I've done better things in my life.
I'm just asking. There's no judgment. Like I said, all I've done is get shot this match.
You kited.
I guess.
I mean, you're still alive, are you not?
I am.
There you go. You're doing great.
I think only because they lost visibility on me.
World of Warships, how far back does the Alaska release date get pushed each time someone asks about it? What, I think we decided like 3 days or something?
Yeah, I think we just add time every time someone asks about it.
I mean, I'm out of calendars. I have to go get the 2021 calendar in the next... I think I've got 3 more people to ask before I go get that calendar.
We've got an abacus. We just slide over a couple more beads and it's fine.
No, in all seriousness, guys, we understand that you guys are very excited for the Alaska. She'll come out when she comes out, guys. Asking us repetitively won't make her come out any quicker, unfortunately. But she will be out real soon. And the wait will be worth it. I just completely missed again. My poor little bats.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Yeah, let's go Rockets. When will premium CVs go back on sale? David Lester, we have announced after 8.2 at the earliest, which is going to be towards the end of March time. Why is it almost impossible to find the NA merch store? EU's instant fight. At the moment, fluctuating lettuce, we do not have an NA merch store available. The EU store does ship to North America if you are interested. We are currently in the process of working out a new one for NA, so you guys are just gonna have to sit pretty and sit tight as we get that organized for you guys. We know you guys are very interested in merch. Trust me, I probably have before I started working for Wargaming, I had the biggest World of Warships merch collection. It's still pretty big. So I totally understand the desire for merch. Oh man, this has not gone well for me this game. It's just that high tier anti-air, man.
It's been a rough match.
I mean, you're still alive. I'm really impressed. You do what you do, right?
That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm doing what I'm doing.
What is the matter with the Alaska? Nothing. We're just not ready to release her.
What's wrong with the Alaska? It's really cold. There's not a ton of people live there. There's definitely some, so if you live from Alaska, please don't be offended. You know, I hear it's very pretty up there.
actually hit 2 torpedoes. Yes. I did good.
Good job.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, guys. She is more or less ready, but, you know, we've had a big patch, and, you know, we want to really give this patch all of our focus, but the Alaska will be arriving soon. We haven't forgotten about her. Trust us. We're just as anxious as you guys to get her released.
Yeah. You guys are very excited about her. We want to release her soon.
Soon. Real soon.
Real soon.
Aw, man, our team is, starting to run the struggle bus a little bit.
The struggle bus.
Yeah.
That's a new one for me.
You never heard me say struggle bus around the office?
I don't think I have. I don't think I have.
Huh.
Where does this bus go?
Struggle Town.
Ah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Nice shot! You just saved me. So I really appreciate that. Thank you. You saved me from myself. And driving into the dude. Looks like we're gonna take down Shimakaze's gonna take down their midway, which is awesome.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start working my torpedoes on the Kerr first, hopefully. Fortunately, I was very lazy with my planes, and a lot of them just got knocked out of the sky. So a cruiser named after a state? I mean, we have a battleship named after a state. What's wrong with a cruiser named after a state?
Yeah.
It's not really that we're naming it after a state, you know, we're naming a ship after what it was called in real life.
We're naming a ship after a ship.
Rip bats. Actually, I can come by you and try and provide you some anti-air now. Aw, yeah, and I got a flood that time. It's all coming up Millhouse.
That's bad.
It's alright.
Well, that's bad.
You're just about to eat torpedoes?
It's a question of how many.
Just the 2. Those poor DDs who have been chasing our midway, or rather our poor midway who's been chased by DDs all game. Oh, I want to try and get this Kerr first.
He's looking pretty wrecked.
He only has that 10k left on him. And he's all alone over here. Oh, nice. Our midway managed to get one of the DDs. This is good. There it.
Yeah, that's gonna do it for me.
Oh no. No, radar!
Too many torpedoes.
Too many torpedoes?
There, Cammy. You wanted torpedoes? There's torpedoes.
Not quite the torpedoes I think he was after.
Well, beggars can't be choosers.
If he wanted torpedoes, then he should have come on stream himself.
Exactly.
Well, we've actually managed to pull this back around. Midway and the Salem worked pretty well to get rid of those 2 destroyers. The Salem's going to be able to recapture C most likely, which is awesome for us. I don't actually want to drive into the Kerr first now, so I'm going to move over this way. Okay, yeah, thanks to you. Axel, Mr. RadarX is already aware of the sad news from the package today.
I'm making my sad face.
Because I opened it in the lunchroom trying to clean up the mess that was made from it. But we do appreciate the package sent regardlessly.
We do.
It was very kind of you.
Hey, Sir Venom, thanks for joining us.
Good to see you, good to see you. I was the Hindenburg? Nice. You took out a lot of my planes. So, thanks, but no thanks. I did get one more torpedo on there. The Hipper looks like they're going to go down. We could actually still get this back for our team.
I believe in you.
We can do it. Should have used more Tin Tans for packing material? Yeah, maybe. good thing is, with how destroyed this Kurfürst is, he does not have a lot of anti-air left on his ship, so hopefully I can get a decent bomb run on this.
Oh, you get some fire support.
Nope, I missed. Okay. I've almost got another torpedo back up. We did get the Hipper down, so we're almost back on points. If the Salem can get into sea,
Oh, there we go.
we might still be able to win this. Or if between the CV and I, the other CV and I, we can take this this Kurfürst down. We should be good to go. I'm gonna wait until actually, let's go up with these ones, and then by the time these ones come back, I will have my torpedo bombers. And I've been pretty accurate with my torpedo bombers on this Kurfürst so far. I'm gonna use my engine boost. Because all we need to do is take down this Kurfürst and have no one die, and we're good to go.
He's down to 8K.
We can do it. I believe in us.
I believe in you too.
Thanks. Thanks, boss.
Concentrate fire on the target.
Just need a good hit or two. So remember, guys, if you have any questions to ask myself or RadarX, whether it be in-game, a silly question, whatever it may be, please don't hesitate to ask it. Just make sure you tag World of Warships in your question. That way we can see it, identify your question a little bit easier on our chat systems.
Not quite, huh?
Not quite. Not quite. We might not actually win this. We have a minute. We have 30 seconds to kill the Kurfürst.
There is one more set of planes in, but I don't know if he's going to do 8K. Oh, Salem did a bit of damage.
Salem's chipping him.
Yeah, Salem's done great.
There we go. Josh the Great has launched torpedoes.
Concentrate fire on
Oh. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, nice.
There we go. Well done,
Saved by the
team.
great man of Josh and the Salem. You know, I don't know about you, but I'm going to give those guys compliments. 'Cause
Well
they
done.
sure did what I couldn't do.
Yeah, that was a really good match.
For sure. Definitely, guys. Remember, if you have some great teammates who pull off some good things in game, make sure you compliment them, because they sure as all else deserve it. Okay, let's go back to port. Thank you, Angel, for playing with us. I'm sorry didn't go so well as you had hoped. Let's grab our next division mate. There we go. Next person. I potato, therefore I am.
Wow. That is an impressive name. Well done.
Mm-hmm. Any giveaways plans for Valentine's Day? Most of us have nothing better to do than play WoWs.
Ooh, tier 10.
Oh, I have to play the Haku. They wanted to see that space camo. I promise, this will be my last CV game for today. Where is it? Oh, I don't have a commander on it. Okay. We're putting RadarX in his non-comfort zone here.
Yeah, we are well outside my comfort area.
Way outside. Unfortunately, Valentine's Day is on Thursday. North America, the North America team does not stream on Thursdays. The EU team, I believe, does have a stream plan, so you guys can hang out with them. Wow. I have not seen this in a very long time. A completely tier 10 game.
Really?
Yeah, it's all tier 10. No tier 9s, no tier 8s.
All about that balance.
Guys, how about World of Warships Blitz? What's new in that game?
Oh, you're looking at me.
I'm looking at you because I don't have an answer.
I actually don't know. That's a great question. Now, that actually is worked on by a separate team. But I do know they are doing very active development on it. So I would definitely follow them on Twitter or check out their Facebook page, and they will keep you up to date.
There you go, guys. Unfortunately, Blitz being a mobile game isn't necessarily the easiest thing in the world to stream. But yeah, definitely keep up with their social medias, and while you're checking out their social medias, make sure you check out ours. I've just dropped all the links in the chat there, guys. Make sure you check them out, make sure you follow them, make sure you subscribe to them, make sure you do the appropriate action on each of them to keep up with all of the World of Warships PC information that you could ever need. because you know you want to. Okay, well this will be good. A nice all tier 10 battle. It's pretty good diversion. Split of ships between battleships, cruisers, and destroyers. But we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, see, WoW's Legends is obviously still coming soon. Make sure you follow us at wowslegends.com, where you can sign up if you haven't for the closed beta. And yeah, just stay tuned.
When can players expect for WoW's Legends to be released?
We are targeting, I believe, this year. So just, we're still obviously very much in early testing, but look for more news. Yeah, just a little while.
Well, I got a few rockets off there. Got a good little chunk of damage off that DD there. Now I've kind of got a better idea of how their team is divided. I'm going to take out my torpedo bombers. As you can see, guys, I am playing with the Space Haku camo. That is why all of my planes look like little pizza cutters. At least that's what they look like to me.
Yes.
I don't know about you.
Well, they look more like little Star Trek shuttles. Yes, these spaceships are historically accurate.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah, we went into the future to check them out.
We're not going to halfway do spaceship planes, okay? Come on.
Why is Alaska tier 9? Because that is where her characteristics fit in. You know, we are aware, you know, she is one of the biggest cruisers that was built. At the same time, guys, you know, this is a video game. We do have to think what's practical, what's fun, and what keeps game balance in check. You know, while, you know, history might say, oh, but she lived or she kind of fits in here, we do need to be kind of mindful of what it makes sense to have ships at, where we need ships at, and kind of what we're wanting to give them out for in exchange for. And I mean, sometimes that doesn't fit with expectations. So, oh, I just got 4 torpedoes in the curve first.
Nice job.
That was good. I like that. I have to ask, why do Aussies sound like they're ending most of their sentences with a question? Do I do that?
Well, you literally just did.
Well, I mean, that time I did because that was a question. But like, when I talk generally around the office, does it sound like I'm always asking a question?
Well, you keep asking questions.
Okay,
now,
I
so
mean,
it's really
okay.
hard to gauge.
you bring up a good point. I mean, this is going to be a statement.
Is it?
I mean, that was my statement.
I know.
Oh, okay.
At this point, I'm just giving you a hard time.
Okay, we're gonna go for one more run on the curve first here. Unfortunately not. Well, I managed to kind of like curl up in a good spot behind this rock. But I need to move a little bit closer in. Okay, what do we have? We still have a gearing out in front of us on this side, so I'm gonna try and get this way. Hello, hey, RJ Johnson. Good to see you, good to see you. Try and divert out of their fighters. Not even close there. It's unfortunate. Let's try this again. It'd be great if the spaceship planes came with shields. I feel like that might be a little unfair to other players if my planes had shields on them. Just a little bit.
If we added, you know, like laser AA, sure.
I mean, my AA does sound like lasers.
I'm okay with that.
I mean, I think it's great. It sounds great. It feels great. Just hearing the pew, 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 pew. Wait. Radar loves Kylo Ren? Comments?
No. This is not the time to get into Star Wars. But yes, I have strong opinions.
Oh boy. Oof. That wasn't good. I did not consider the activation time of my torpedoes.
Very important. At least that's what you told me.
It is very important. I just didn't do it very well. I still got one.
Well, there you go.
Not the end of the world. Well, it was when my planes just died. But I need to actually keep moving around because we're starting to get kind of like reverse flanked here. Their Henri is kind of getting up behind our team. So we really need someone to actually go in and cap a B. How are you feeling about that?
How am I feeling about that? In a tier 10 match? I feel like I'm happy I'm still alive. That's how I feel.
Fair enough. Unfortunately, we did lose our destroyers. Two overpens on the curve first. We're going to swing back around. Drop off a fighter to engage their fighter. I'm being chased by the Henri now. That is behind me. I need to do something about that, I feel like. Who is Kylo Ren?
Oh, it's okay.
Just it's okay. No further comments.
No, if you don't know, it's really not that important. I feel like you can continue life and just not know.
Fair enough. Drops off those torpedoes. Hopefully try to get a connection on that curve first that's mid-map. There we go. Got the connection. It's too much anti-air over there. I'm going to try and go back for that gearing that I found mid-early game. Try and see if I can spot him back for the team and try and see if I can get rid of him off the map because I already know he's pretty low. Let's keep going. Drop off another fighter there to try and help that Montana. Let's keep going. I feel like we might have been flanked by the destroyer. Not managing to. Not quite sure where that gearing went. Ooh, I think I managed to finally get away from the cruisers that were stalking me behind. But our team is. I mean, we need a cap.
I don't know if they were much stalking you as they were trying to get A.
I don't know. They were shooting at me for a little bit.
You were also in the back.
I mean, our whole team's in the back.
I thought about backing up to help you out, but then again, I was like, well, man.
Then you were like, no.
I would get shot, so.
Oh man.
I had a decision to make.
What do you do when you pull a tier 10 game with your tier 8 Shokaku? From my testings and what I found, you know, being patient is a great is a tool you kind of really need to use at tier 8 when you put it into a tier 10 game. You need to be willing to kind of be able to hold your planes back and wait for your allies to take out some of the anti-air on the enemy ships before attacking. That's kind of really important. Kind of knowing your limits as well. Thank you, I potato, therefore I am. Sorry, this game might not end out the way we want it to, but we're gonna keep trying. We'll keep trying to carry us.
Oh no, we lost our dip main?
Yep, unfortunately so.
Oh no.
There is a DD that has me. Oh, it's the Shimakaze behind me. Wonderful. I was like, how am I still detected? But, I mean, we're still even on ships, you know. We're 5-a-side at the moment, which is good. That Des Moines up near A is almost dead, which is good. I'm just, unfortunately, my plane reserves are not looking healthy at the moment.
No, no abomination. Planes should not be able to pull a Notzer on high mountains.
Just park on the tip of the mountain. No, that's usually how planes crash. Which is something we definitely don't want to happen. Does look like, you know, we have the potential to recapture some of these caps. You know, the Kurthus, the Montana, and you are kind of heading up towards A. You know, we've got the other Montana in D, so we could still pull this back. There is still potential to swing this around. I believe in us.
I believe in us too.
Next minute, RadarX dies.
I've got at least 30 seconds left.
Oh, you got a bit of time left, eh? It's gonna be that Shimikaze that's gonna be the death of me. That or Gearing, depending where he ran off to. Looks like I might get some more torpedoes on the curve first. That middle zone. There they go. Oh, nice. 4 torpedo hits and a flood.
Nice.
That Shimikaze, however, is going to keep chasing me, so I need to make sure I keep my CV moving. I am hard detected again, which means either the Shimmy's caught up with me or the Gearing is in front of me, so I'm going to go check my detection line, see if I can spot him. Bringing it back though, we have more ships than them than what they do now.
I feel better about our chances.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Well,
We got rid of the battleships.
1 Carrion and 2 DDs. I think we can do this.
I'm glad your confidence is high.
See, I'm never confident. So see, this is good.
This is good. That's awesome. I mean, I would just feel a lot happier if I knew where I was being detected and kind of being able to get rid of that thing that's detecting me.
Always helpful getting rid of things detecting you.
I'm being asked to detect the destroyer, but I don't know where he is. Found the midway.
There he is.
So that's something.
We would try and ruin his day.
Do it. It'll be funny. I feel like I've been flying these planes for a really long time. Ah, there's the DD. Wonderful. So it is the Shimmy behind me that's detecting me. I helped. Oof. That Shimmy is close to me. And there's like no good way for me to attack him. All I can do is be grateful that I'm in a runaway position, aka not driving towards him. Otherwise, I would be in a definitely unhappy position. Go in here. Nope. It's okay, we'll go in with another one. The reason I keep taking out my rocket plane, even though there's only one in the squadron, is because I will not be able to hit him with my long-range torpedoes, being, you know, they take a while to...
Oh, that midway's done.
I mean, I can try the dive bombers, but DDs are so squirrely that it's unlikely for me to be able to get him with the dive bombers, and since they're AP, I'm only ever going to over-penetrate on them.
Oh, he's done.
Oh, thank
That's
gosh.
it.
We haven't lost yet. We've not lost.
I'm terrified. I've never won this many games in a row before.
Abomination, when is it actually supposed to be a guest on the show? I forgot. That's going to be next week. We're featuring CC we're going to be featuring CC Ashley, aka Ashley, which is going to be cool. Thank you, I Potato, therefore I am. Really appreciate you playing with us. Let's grab our next division mate, which is going to be Monkey Boy. And ooh, I've got some crates, so I'll quickly open those. Looks like my crates from yesterday, because I forgot to collect them. Ooh, going back lower tier, Dunkirk. Dunkirk, tier 6.
Tier 6. I could do tier 6.
I might try playing the tier 61. I'll get a little bit of DD action going. Lee Benson, fam. I ended my first year with WoWs with 6,804 games. It's a lot of effort for 1 year. Well
games.
done. Congrats, yeah. Lee Benson. Proud of you. Okay, let's go into battle. Ben, did I use the radar? I don't have radar as a CV.
I used radar a couple times.
Ah, he used radar as a couple times. World of Warships, so you make a Kylo Ren captain. Guys, that's someone else's IP. We would need to be licensed with them to be able to use their content. So unlikely with Star Wars.
And even then, I'd say no.
I played WoW since the beginning of World of Warships, not the closed beta. So you started September 2015 is when we first released as a full game. Radar used radar. Who would have guessed?
It's a thing.
Sorry to keep asking. I like some of the background music you hear in battle. Is there a way to download this from a file in game or installation or the WoW's website maybe? We actually have a SoundCloud that is full of the World of Warships soundtrack files. Every single one that we have currently, at least up until recently, is available there for you to download if you're interested in them. Because the music in game is pretty spectacular.
The music in the game is pretty amazing. They put a lot of time and effort into making it good, so yeah.
Tom username, when are we going to add Jingles into the game? Well, as part of doing that, Jingles does need to visit the development office in St. Petersburg. At the moment, he is scheduled to head there towards the end of March to have his likeness portrayed, to do the voice recording for his audio file. After then, you know, it is going to take some time to develop the captain, so you're looking at maybe another, you know, patch or two after the end of March before he may be added into the game. But hopefully maybe by 8.6 would be my shot in the dark guess. Maybe? I don't know. He's coming.
It's not ready yet.
It's not ready yet. Jingles hasn't even made his trip to Russia yet.
But we want it to be ready, so we're moving that along as quickly as possible. Because we all want a Jingles commander.
Yep, tier 5 and 6 matchmaking, so we are top tier, which is nice, but it is, you know, all 5 and 6s, no 4s in there from what I can tell. This will be good. I am playing a ship that I don't necessarily play that well.
Uh-oh.
But I like this ship. I think this is a fun little boat because it's got quick reload on the torpedoes. Its concealment's decent. You've got that nice kind of range to torpedo between your concealment and the range of the torpedoes, which makes it a bit of fun. I'm gonna drop those off the Budgioni. See about. Oh, I'm actually detected. It's gonna be that Hatsuharu. But I have something the Hatsuharu doesn't, which is the Hydro. If I decide to use it. First things first, I'm gonna break detection between me and the Hatsuharu by using my smoke. And then I'm gonna shoot at him. Oh! My torpedoes hit the Budgioni. I got one torpedo on him. Did cause a flood, so I'm gonna swap my targeting over to the Budgioni. See if I can get him back on fire now. Because what's worse than being put on flood? Being put on fire after being put on flood.
Yeah. Being on flyer is not good.
On flyer?
On flyer.
I'm flying. I'm pretty sure that's what I said, and you're actually just mocking me.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure I mispronounced my word. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Either way, I was entertained, and I mean that's
all that matters, right? That's
really
what we
about.
do these streams, right? Make sure RadarX is entertained. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Hydra here to see if I can spot the Hatsuharu torpedoes or spot any other nasties that are coming in. We do see the Honghei torpedoes there that were aimed at my smoke. And of course, since I am a T-61, my torpedoes are already back. They only have about a minute reload on them, which is nice. And my division mates are still with me. I'm not being deserted at this cap, which is always a relief. I feel like I might have made a mistake by opening fire on this Hatsuharu. Maybe.
You are kind of out there.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure I could have killed the I can kill the Hatsuharu. The fact of the matter is, by shooting, you know, that's gonna allow the Perf and the Honghei to shoot at me in retaliation. It kind of leaves me visible to a lot of them. But I'm gonna speed boost out of here and hopefully get my detection short again so I can go dark. There it goes. I still have health. No, I don't. I just got put on fire again. I should still survive this if no one else gets a good hit on me.
Ooh.
It was a big if.
Like that one?
Yeah. I should have shot. I got put on fire because of it. Monkey Boy also on fire. Let's see how our division mate goes. No one wants to watch Radar.
Yep.
Monkey's also on fire, getting burnt down quite heavily. You guys are going to need to start focus firing out some of those targets, hopefully. Because their team did heavy push this way, but luckily we are seeing some reinforcements from the south coming up through the channel at the moment. Really, you guys probably want to shoot out the Honghei if possible.
That is where I'm aiming.
Any chances of a buff to the Bliska Whisker, or the Bliska Beecher, as its actual name is? You know, buffs and balancing is all done on feedback and, you know, statistics of the ship in comparison to its tier and its, good shot, Monkey Boy, and its comparison, and its relative ships, so other ships at the same tier. So if you have feedback, feeling that the Bliss is not performing well, you know, write it into your service forums. Let us know, because that way, how does it feel, Raider? You are the last of us standing.
Pretty terrifying, actually.
In the West Virginia. You want to play that horn for us?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Because you guys played that horn to death for like 6 weeks. I could go the rest of 2019 without hearing that song.
What about the song?
No, I don't want to either.
So, can you talk us through your decision-making process here? Why did you push in?
Because you guys are dead. I'm normally following someone else and I'm following, so I pushed in. Plus, I also know Kimmy's watching.
Okay.
And I know it's driving him insane right now.
Okay. Well, you missed the torpedoes, so I'm proud of you for that.
See?
You are broadside to majority of their team, however.
Turning. I'm slightly on fire with no repair and no heal, so I'm sure it's fine. I've got at least 10 seconds.
Okay. Reach over and press the N key. I think I'd get smacked. You only pressed it for like a second.
I know. That was a tease.
We didn't even hear the.
I know. Oh, it's too late. Sorry.
Oh man. I feel like we need to make you play the Emerald now.
Why?
What's wrong with the Emerald?
What? It's not my favorite ship.
Dracula, thanks for hanging out. It was your turn to division, but that's okay. We'll skip past you. Thank you anyway. Sorry we couldn't get to you in. Almost removed you from the division.
Was my play that bad?
Okay, Nathan Jang 97, you're up. Can I play the Haragumo afterwards? I don't think I have the Haragumo.
What?
What do you mean, what?
How do you not have the Haraguma?
Lack of researching it?
Okay.
What is the Haraguma? Tier 10? Tier 8?
Yeah.
It's tier something. No, Haraguma's tier 10, isn't it? Yeah, no, I never researched that.
Oh, then I don't even have that. I don't know why I'm making fun of you.
Yeah, you don't even have that.
You're right.
I mean, I could get that. I just don't have it right now. Nathan Jang's 97, if you're in chat, make sure you accept that division request and we'll get you into game real soon. Nefram, I must have missed your question. Let me see if I can find it. What do you think are the best DD lines for beginners? As someone who is not very good at destroyers, everyone in the office can vouch on that point. I've had a lot of luck playing the American ones. They're a little bit more tankier. They're more gunboat than just torpedo boats, and I found them pretty good to play with. Someone in chat might be better off to answer that question as well. WoW Blitz Xbox only. Charles Casanova, WoW Blitz is mobile platform. World of Warships Legends will be your console one, which will be available on Xbox and PlayStation.
Correct.
Correct. Yes.
PlayStation 4.
PlayStation 4.
You still have a 3 for some reason.
I thought you were going to go with
buy
if you still have a PlayStation, as in
Yeah.
like the original.
No. If you have a 1, you definitely need to go buy a 4. Not that the 1 wasn't amazing. We all enjoyed it.
Yeah. Submarine M1, may I join next? If you're interested in divisioning us with us, guys, all you need to do is request message me in game and we can add you into division. Tier 6 again. You played it poorly before, so I'm now gonna go play it better.
Oh, so you gotta show me up? Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, they have to know why you hired me for some reason. So I mean, I'm gonna
cool.
play the Pef and
I'm not gonna take it personally. I'm gonna play with my high school fleet captain.
Oh, you're weaving it up.
Yeah, weaving it up.
I like it. Speaking of weaving it up, guys, we need your help. At the moment, particularly on the NA forums, we have released a series of survey questions that we would love you guys to answer, related to some of your favorites. What are some of the categories we have up there?
Currently we have war movies. I believe we have anime. And we will have some more, I believe, tomorrow. So definitely check them out. We are doing some giveaways for people who participate. We are also doing a participation. You will get a free container for answering, I believe it's 5 of them. So
answer 5 and get a container.
So all you gotta do is number it, give us 5 favorite, whatever category that is, and yeah, get a container. Super easy.
Mr. Kami Samurai, could you throw those links in chat, please? That would be great. What is your favorite war movie?
My favorite.
I won't ask you anime. I won't do that to you.
No. Where Eagles Dare is my favorite war movie.
Which one?
Where Eagles Dare. It's a little less widely known, but it's Clint Eastwood, Richard Burton.
What's the story about?
Basically, some American Special and British Special Forces soldiers are parachuted behind enemy lines to rescue an actor who was pretending to be a general that was shot down. And there's a huge espionage conspiracy around it, and it's a great movie. What is your favorite anime, since that is more in your realm?
I mean, way to announce to the world that I'm a weeb.
I'm not saying you're a weeb. I'm just saying there are some, you know. you know a little bit about anime. So
yeah, we were having this discussion. My favorite anime series is probably going to be Death Note. Movie, you're probably looking at Howl's Moving Castle or Spirited Away. Pretty much anything Studio Ghibli, not that you know what that is.
I literally did not understand a word you said after you started talking about it, so it's okay. It's okay. It's well outside my realm. This is why I asked you.
In terms of war movies, however...
Oh yeah. What's your favorite war movie?
Favorite war movie? I have to say I really liked Hacksaw Ridge. I know that's a newer one.
It is newer, sure.
But I kind of like the message in that movie quite a bit. Can't go wrong with a good bit of Pearl Harbor or Midway.
Pearl Harbor and Midway are very good movies.
I've actually really been enjoying the reboot Das Boot series on TV.
Okay.
I haven't seen the original movie, but the reboot series is actually really quite interesting. Very well done.
We had a lot of people mention Das Boot in their lists, but yeah,
Are you not a fan of the boot?
I wouldn't say it's my.
Are you more a fan of the sneaker?
I'm more old school. I prefer the more classic movies, Enemy Down Below and things like that. Stuff with, old
Bridge
actors.
Too Far, Black Hawk Down, Tora Tora Tora.
All good. All good
I've
movies.
never seen Tora Tora Tora. When someone wrote that down when I was reading the responses, I was like, is that an anime? Because I know there's an anime called Toradora.
Nope. That is a Pearl Harbor movie that is actually really well done. I think it was made in the 60s.
Okay.
I would not call Crimson Tide a war movie. I'm sorry. I like the movie, but I wouldn't call it a war movie.
I don't know. Radar strikes me as more of a loafer type.
I don't know if that. I don't
Well,
know if
I
they're
was
loafers.
making a joke about like boots and sneakers.
Okay.
I don't know what you'd classify your shoes as at the moment.
I don't know.
I mean,
They
they're
feel-
not like sneakers.
They
They're
feel
not-
boot-like without being actual boots.
Yeah.
Dude, if I could wear cowboy boots every day, I would. 100%.
Why can't you?
They're kind of a pain to put on and take off.
I mean, you take off your shoes a lot at work or something?
Well, no.
No more than your average
Alright,
shoe
you
that
know
you
what?
take off at home.
You know what? Fine. Cowboy boots.
Guys, I'll
It's
post it
happening.
on social media. I'll
It's
be like,
happening.
guys, social media tomorrow. Check out RadarX's cowboy boots. Ooh, bonus points if you can name Canny Samurai's favorite war movie.
I don't know if I can do that.
I know I can't. He doesn't talk to me.
What are you, like, in a corner?
I'm in an open corner, yeah.
I don't know if I know his favorite. We talked a lot about war movies, but I don't know.
No bonus points for RadarX.
No, I mean, now I just got to put it in chat because I'm kind of curious.
Got this Koenigstein on the other side of this, but I can't. I need someone to detect him.
That was hours ago. Of course I've forgotten what you told me. Now you have to put it in chat. I'm sorry.
What ship played the Graf Spee in the film Battle of River Plate? Does anyone know that? I want to say it was like a Warspite model.
Oh, actually, okay, yeah, I do know. I do know. Can't say real quick.
Ah, so you lied to us.
It is Midway, which is a great movie.
That's the movie I named. Cammy and I have similar tastes in movie, apparently. Well, I mean, this game is having an interesting kind of progression to it at the moment.
Is this progression?
Oh, it's something.
I feel like we may be clumpy, and I'm contributing by
You-
clumping.
Yeah, you're following me.
Yeah.
Did you say by going B?
No, clumping.
Oh. You said you're contributing by doing what?
Clumping.
Oh,
Clumping together.
okay. Well, not cat litter. I mean, you don't have to clump.
I know we don't have to clump. But I do appreciate the cat litter reference.
I have cats.
No, I know you do. I know you do.
Hey! That was a good little nudge there. Got a Citadel, 7k damage. Pinged him around the corner. That'll work. World of Warships, the USS Salem played the Graf Spee.
Interesting.
Is it?
Are you gonna start questioning me every time I say something interesting to see if I'm actually listening? I'm on to you.
Excuse me. Sink the Bismarck is my favorite movie. I haven't seen Sink the Bismarck.
It's a pretty good movie.
I feel like I haven't seen a lot of the war movies that a lot of people are like super into.
Most of the really good ones are a lot older, so it's not like you'll be flipping my television channel and be like, oh, hey, there's that movie.
Yeah, I don't have the History Channel either.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have TV, I have Netflix.
Well, that's honestly most of these days.
Okay. We're finally... Oh, sorry, Nathan. Sorry.
Longest Day, that's a great movie. That's actually
Sorry.
one of my
Whoop.
favorites.
Just trading paint. I'll pass my insurance over the bow. Zeppelin, 1971. Haven't seen that either.
I don't think I have either.
Is it about Zeppelin?
I would assume it's a Zeppelin.
But the Graf Zeppelin or like the Zeppelin
no,
planes?
Probably an actual Zeppelin.
Like the floaty things, right?
Yeah, the big airships.
Yeah, that's the one.
The floaty things.
I want to post my top 5. 1, The Great Escape.
Excellent.
2, Tor.
Excellent.
3, Midway.
Excellent.
4,
Excellent.
I hadn't said 4 yet.
I just read it, sorry.
The Longest Day. 5, Stands of Iowa Gym bonus. Bed knobs and broomsticks.
Crap. That actually did take place during the war. I guess by loose definitions, yeah, you're right. Angela Lansbury at her finest.
I will take your word on it.
Indiana Jones, maybe. Maybe.
I believe I found that Sims.
Are you taking your revenge?
No, I'm just saying I found it.
Oh, okay.
Just because you find something doesn't mean you take it.
No, I get it. It's like I found the bomb.
Yeah. Doesn't mean you're going to be the person to go defuse it. I'm going to be the person that gets in reverse and hopes my teammates come and save me. My overextended self.
There are a lot of interesting movie lists in here that you
Well,
guys
guys,
are providing us.
Make sure you go put them on the forums too.
Please.
Don't just roast them here.
Please.
Roast them here. Post them here. Because unfortunately Cammy Samurai cannot take data from here. He needs them on the forums. He's trying to work out what movie he wants to watch on the weekend. That's not the reason why we're doing this.
It could be the reason.
It could be. I mean, I would probably go and make a short list based of everyone's recommendations and go find a few to watch.
There are definitely some themes, and I agree with most of them.
Well, I mean, the theme is war movies. That's kind of...
Sure, but I mean,
kind of what we asked for.
There's a theme of people naming the same movies.
Oh, okay.
And we agree with quite a few of them.
Fair enough. Secondary rework when? I'm not really sure secondaries need a rework, to be honest with you. You know, the ships that you can and are effective to spec secondaries, when you spec them secondaries, they work really, really well. You really don't want to be, you know, having the ability to control secondaries when you reload quite quickly. Like, that's kind of probably pushing the envelope a little much. Reversing Pef, best Pef. No, Nathan!
Well, it's all you now.
Yeah.
Gotta carry the team.
I'm about to even... I might not even have a torpedo, actually. Oh, yeah, they just ran out. I'll let you talk to chat while I try and save us.
Well, it's all about movies now. So, I mean, yeah, we talk about movies all day. I agree with you, Gary. Longest Day had an incredible cast. Sean Wayne, a very young Sean Connery. There are a ton of great actors in that. And H9K, I agree with you. Pearl Harbor was a romance movie. Much like From Here to Eternity, so I can do this all day.
Okay. I'm just gonna get shot. a lot.
I mean, they can if you want, Submarine. You know, war movie is what you feel is a war movie.
I mean, I wouldn't put Bambi in there.
Sure, because, you know, but, I mean, if Schindler's List is your favorite war movie, then... Hey.
It's a war movie, can't confirm. It's a very good movie. It's a very long movie as well.
Pacific Rim is not a war movie.
It's a war of a different kind.
It's a different kind of war, but, alright.
Not quite the war we're after.
You're saying it's not the war we need, it's the war we deserve?
No, I said it's not the war we're after.
Nope, not War of the Roses either. Oh, man.
I just got, no one's... Yeah, it didn't go well. I didn't play the PEF any better than you, so... You're free from that one.
I mean, not that that happened to you, but no, I don't feel as bad about it.
Tell you what's a good war-themed movie?
So,
Allied.
I don't think I've seen that.
It was to do with, German spies.
Okay.
It was more of a romance movie, kind of. But it was good. I liked it. Just in case you were wondering. Okay, up Congo. And then submarine, it looks like you'll be after Congo if we have time. There are some great Korean movies and series, but I forgot the names.
I don't know if I've ever seen a really good horror movie centered around Korea. That's interesting.
I'm trying to think if I've seen any. Not around Korean War. I mean, Vietnam War. Yeah, I've seen a few of those.
Sure. Yeah. You've
I
got
mean,
your
if you stretch your imagination, you can even say Forrest Gump's in there.
No, I can't do that.
I mean, it's in there.
I can't do that.
He goes to Vietnam
Sure.
during the war.
Yeah. He had shot in the buttocks. I remember. But we all make our Lieutenant Dan jokes. But I mean, I don't know if I'd call it a war movie.
Oh, we're going in tier 5, Congo.
Oh, I love tier 5.
That's his tier. That's the tier he plays best.
Oh, I love tier 5.
Let's make more mistakes. This time I'm going to take the October Revolution in its McDonald's camo. Has anyone seen my Rasputin?
Sadly, there's only one ship I can take in tier 5.
You're going to be a CV's dream, aren't you?
It's one of my favorite ships.
The movie MASH was Korean War, I think.
The movie MASH was Korean War. You are correct.
Tommy asks, "Hi, RadarX. Hey, Femennenly. I have a question. Why this rank season didn't have their own Jolly Roger flag? We superseded the Jolly Roger flag system at the end of the last ranked 10 season. Ranked season 10. We moved away from the Jolly Roger flag system since after that we did have the arsenal where you get rewarded with copper, which then can be used to purchase your camos for the flint and the black. It's just we just moved on from the system is all. Didn't Pam say there was a link to a survey for a container? No, Shani B. On the NA forums, we are conducting some surveys on some popular topics such as war movies, anime, and other various topics that will be released in the next few days. And if you answer 5 of these various topics, that's when we will grant you a container. I like how everyone's talking about the war movies, but not a second mention has been made about anime.
Nope.
Hold on, I can cross categories.
Can you?
2 very, very good anime movies that were based around war. Why did you shake your head?
I'm just waiting to see where this is going.
Grave of the Fireflies and In This Corner of the World.
I mean, I would probably say that quite a few anime series actually take place during war.
These ones both were. World War II, both, funnily enough, Japanese-based, but both very, very good movies.
Didn't they re-release one of those into theaters? I could swear that I saw like one of those events.
Yeah, well, Grave of the Fireflies is Studio Ghibli, and they often do Studio Ghibli marathons. But In Your Corner of the World was only released last year, year before, so there's a high chance that was also in the cinema.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Unlimited Animal says, please no anime. Okay. Boy in the Striped Pajamas.
I'm not familiar with it. No, Godzilla is not considered anime.
Why not?
Well, it's live action for starters. I mean, I'm sure there is a Godzilla anime somewhere, but...
Like 16 Guns of American Freedom. Well, it's not American.
I brought the Texas and there's no CV.
Oh. It's a good thing it's got guns.
It does. It does have some guns. It's got 1 or 2.
Private James Ryan, Pearl Harbor, Full Metal Jacket, Inglourious Bastards, and Band of Brothers.
Oh, good.
I have to say, I'm actually a big fan of like alternative history movies as well.
So, like Man in High Castle?
Well, that's not a movie.
That's a TV series. You're right.
But I mean, a good example of that is Inglourious Bastards. That is alternative history. There will be a day when, kids are in high school and they're like, hey, do you know what happened in World War II? Oh yeah, I saw Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah, they used a bat. I mean, yeah, no. I hope that day actually doesn't happen. Because that means
I like that's what you got for the movie. Yeah, they used a bat.
Because, that means they didn't pay attention in class. I don't want them to do that.
That or one history teacher was very, very lazy.
Clearly. We know what was not on the standardized test.
Hunt for Red October, Starship Troopers, Legend of the Galactic Heroes, Thin Red Line, Alternative History, Fatherland. I haven't seen Fatherland. Any Japanese speakers, Men of the Yamato, Isaruko Yamamoto.
It's not English to me.
No, that's why he said for Japanese speakers.
Ah.
This is going great. Come on. I did a small hit. How are you going in your Texas besides not taking down planes?
So far so good.
We've already lost 2 cruisers on our team, which is definitely not a great start for us.
I would agree with that.
I'd be concerned if you didn't agree. For now, being focused. We also have a heavy presence on the western flank, whereas most of our team has gone east.
Most of our team, including me. Because I just kind of follow people.
Part of the herd, part of the problem.
I won't argue with that.
I have to be very careful with my repairs. Since I am in an October Revolution, the October Revolution is very unique in that it is the only ship currently in World of Warships that has a limited amount of uses for the damage control party. Do you guys know any other ships that have really unique qualities to them? Do you?
Do I? No, come on. That's a very much a trivia question.
Okay.
Or you're over there judging me silently. Either way.
Get a good shot here. Nope. I'm having to do the slight reverse. Atlanta unlimited anti-air. Flint also has unlimited anti-air, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, you'd normally message me in game if you would like to division. However, I think this might be our last game, depending how well we survive. All depends on the $1,000,000 question. Will we survive? Oh.
That was hard to watch.
No.
It happened right in front of me.
Well, at least it wasn't at you.
I mean, that's fair, but it also was really hard to watch.
Fair enough. It's okay. Who said you had to drive him forward? Backwards works just as well. A little more there. These 2 furry tacos, though. Oh man, if I can get a shot on them. Loyang has regular torpedoes. That is actually a unique characteristic ship because the Loyang is the only Pan-Asian destroyer with non-deep sea water torpedoes.
See? I learned something today.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played that line.
Kid has best AA. Fem knows this. I don't like the kid.
Wow.
I don't like kids.
There's some vitriol in that.
I don't like kids.
I can tell. Holy smokes.
The kid is my Langley.
Okay, alright. You don't have to play the kid.
They made me play it the other day.
Did they really?
Yeah, they made me play it.
Well done.
Anshan only. Oh, okay. So actually, the Loyang is not unique because it's the Anshan that also has it. Okay, I take that back. I forgot about the Anshan. It's like the middle child. I just kind of forgot about it.
Whoa.
What?
Parenting tips by Fem.
I was the middle child. Or I am the middle child, I should say. Oh, you got burnt down?
A little bit.
A little bit?
A little bit.
I'm still in reverse. I've spent most of this game in reverse.
It was a rough game.
But I did just step strike that for Ataka. So I helped.
So definitely follow our developer blog section on our forums. And they will talk more about Russian BBs as they are in development.
And definitely keep an eye on keep an eye on your CC materials because as soon as they have them, they will also be, providing reviews, opinions as well when they get their hands on those ships. Another Citadel. My turrets are doing all sorts of interesting things right now. Come on, back turrets. Back turrets, best turrets. Got another one.
Nice.
I'm doing it, man. I'm taking one for the team. I got 3 battleships doing a conga line up towards me, however, though, which is a little concerning.
Yeah, that looks a little rough for you.
A little bit.
Because the rest of the team's not really behind you.
I don't have RadarX to save.
You're
I don't have my left flank of RadarX to save me.
You're kind of pulling a me right now.
Yeah, but you know the difference? So I'm not going to drive
you know what you're
overextended.
doing.
I'm not going to overextend into them. I'm gonna go back into reverse
There you go.
and kite them backwards in reverse.
Oh, look at me. I'm using strategy. All right, that's fine.
I mean, I don't have to. I could just YOLO charge him. But I thought we were trying to keep our 100% win rate.
Oh, no, I think we threw that out the window. But
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we, last game?
yeah, no, but you don't need a YOLO.
But I do have a lot of ships attacking me now.
That's only 4.
I mean, luckily I don't have the targeting indicator, so I feel a little bit better about myself. I don't actually know how many of them.
I
Oh my gosh.
I can confirm all. Wow, that torpedo launch.
Did definitely catch me a little off guard. Did make me a little bit nervous.
It may have been very carefully touched.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh, he was going significantly slower than I anticipated. I just realized I was turning the wrong way.
It will be okay.
Will it though?
I feel like it could be.
I mean, I got 42 seconds until I've got a heal, and I'm broadside to another October Revolution.
I mean, as I said it in my head,
It might be. Probably not. But I angled. Angling's important, guys. You can, you can reduce a lot of damage by simple angling. I've almost got my heal back up. But I don't like that we've got a Jean Wei behind us. So he's definitely going to be in my way soon.
well, you're at least getting support on those 4 ships.
Yeah, I mean, Congo is being a champ. He's still full health. I'm going to have a heal up here in a second. I haven't taken too much damage the last minute or two. It's always good. Be good if my teammates stop launching torpedoes behind me, but you know those details.
Hey, they haven't hit you yet.
Yeah, you hear the yet? That's what makes me nervous. New York just penetrated me through the... What's the front part of the ship called? The bow.
Yeah, there you go.
Look, I'm good at some things. Naming ship parts is not one of them.
I respect that. I respect that.
Now the Jean Wei on my side is deciding to attack me.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to finish you off.
A little bit.
But, man, that Congo was,
Go up, Congo, go!
he just ran in there. That is impressive.
It's trying to save us. You realize that we cannot carry ourselves.
Oh.
I'm gonna be so upset if this Jean Wei kills
That's
me.
gonna do it.
That's okay, it was the
It
Omaha
was
that
the
killed me.
Omaha, yep.
That's okay. Let's have a look. Let's follow out Congo since he went straight in there. He killed the Jean Wei a few moments too late there, Congo.
I mean,
Anyway.
I gotta give him points for bravery.
Definitely. These are the last 5 ships that are all up here. You know, this Koenig, the New York, the Iron Duke, the Congo and the Omaha, and like finally, kind of the rest of our team is saying hello. The pod could actually go and cap. Congo is heavily on fire.
Congo's done.
But he did get that good lasting. Oh, he got the New York down.
Nice.
Well,
Nice.
actually, no, the Dargany Tony
Well, somebody got it.
got him. Unfortunately, guys, since we only have a few minutes left of the stream, I don't think we're gonna have a chance to play another game. Unfortunately, I do apologize about that. I hope you guys have enjoyed Division Day night. We will not have a stream this Friday, unfortunately. That is Tanks night. That's fine. Tanks get it occasionally, right? Occasionally. But I will see you back next Monday for another rendition of Naval News Night. Can everyone please say a big thank you to Mr. RadarX for joining us here tonight. Thank you for coming out and answering some community questions and hanging out and playing terribly.
Thanks for
Really
having me.
appreciate it.
It was a lot of fun.
That's good to hear. I hope you guys have had fun. We'll hopefully see you next stream. Make sure you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe. Drive lots of ships. Remember, guys, you have about 2 weeks left to get your ranked finished if you have not. If you've got feedback, drop it on the forums. If you have issues, make sure you go to support. And just generally be cool to one another. Don't be salty. Take care, captains. Bye for now. The button doesn't work. Hold on.